What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Madden 13 video. Please do me a favor, take a moment, hit the like button for me, as well as subscribe to my channel. Of course, I welcome your criticism in the comments section. As always, I'll play this for you at speed and ask you to follow me on Twitter. My username is ShutdownSafety. I want to talk about two things in this play. It really is a great demonstration of two of the bigger problems I have with Madden. One is unified reactions that we'll talk about, and the second is pursuing to the ball rather than the ball carrier. Now, the reason these are both important is they really demonstrate ways players are not able to separate from each other uniquely and independently in Madden. When we think about football professionally, a lot of athletes are very similar in their speed, strength. It's really some of the abilities they have, you know, their football instincts, so to speak, that help separate them from one another. And when we talk about things that are occurring on this play, they're things that just don't happen in real football. And if they did, obviously, we would be looking a lot more unified in the way we watch games. So as Amendola comes across on this slant, catches this pass, I want you to take note of the two wide receivers in the background, because as I catch this pass, they're going to come to a stop at the exact same moment and then continue to block down. And just to me, there's no room for this in a football game. I mean, they should not have any idea, unless it is instinctual, unless it is crowd-based, unless it is comment-based from another player, that Amendola has caught this pass. For them to stop on a dime at the exact same moment I catch the pass, like I said, to me is counterproductive to simulation football. Now, secondly, as Amendola goes up the field, going to try to spin out of this tackle here, and this is going to put a situation in where I have three different players, three different positions, coming in and trying to tackle me. Matt Giordano, Philip Wheeler, and Huff. Huff and Giordano are to the left of the screen. If you can look down at the base, right below the block, I'll actually remove it, you can see Wheeler come in. Now, their pursuit to the ball is strictly based on how this game tends to have pursuit. They are actually so dedicated to simply pursuing the ball rather than Amendola. As I spin off, the three of them are going to run together. When they run together, they actually all meet at the same point, focused directly on the ball. Now, the fact of the matter is, Steven Jackson is able to come in here and block the three of them out, which means right now you can see, negating number 55 in the background, between Branch that missed the tackle and the three players that only pursued to the ball rather than where I was, Steven Jackson is honestly in a position to block more than a third of the defense on this play. That is absurdity at its finest. Not that Steven Jackson is not a good blocker, but for one player to take that many out clearly shows some of the flaws this game has in pursuit. Now, of course, you know, to cap things off, I'm able to kind of juke off the other safety, run up the field, and score a touchdown. But to me, to really help separate players, to create a more realistic simulation product, and to really make a situation where players are going to matter, we have to start having players pursue to the ball carrier. Not the ball, but to the player. We have to have situations where when you see something occur, 2, 3, 4 players don't all have identical reactions, and until we have that, I don't think we're going to see a better simulation product out of EA. I'd love to know what you guys think about this video. I appreciate you taking time to watch it. I will be back in the week with more content.